God called you to do something, or you feel like that you believe you can do something, I'd say just go after it with all you got. And it's going to require a lot of sacrifice and dedication, but if you're willing to sacrifice that stuff in order to achieve it, then I feel like it's going to work out. And just keep your head down and keep working, and don't give up, no matter what.
Welcome, everyone. This is Jermaine Jackson, sports producer here at Daybreak Star Radio, the only station indigenizing the airwaves. And today I have the pleasure of speaking with a rising star, both on and off the court, a guard that started at North Dakota State University. Now he's with the Omaha Mavericks, playing D1 ball. Last year he averaged about 9 points and 4 rebounds. He actually played in the NCAA tournament as well, and we are excited to get an inside look at his journey. Lance, welcome and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. How you doing today?
What's going on, man? I'm good. Like I said, I'm Lance Waddles from Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, Cannonball, North Dakota. But yeah, man, been having a blessed day so far.
Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. When did you first discover your love for basketball and what initially drew you to the sport?
Yeah, so initially, man, I used to play baseball, football, and basketball. I played all three growing up, and then I really wanted to play football mainly, but my brother told me, I was more naturally gifted at basketball, and so that kind of made me like, I don't know, I felt like, dang, maybe I should focus more on basketball, and so I kind of started, putting more attention on it, and my love for it grew just playing out in the yard, man.
How has your cultural heritage influenced your journey in basketball and in like life in general?
Always going back to the reservation, seeing my family, seeing how everybody lives there. It's always a humbling experience, like going back and just getting, back in touch with it and knowing that a lot of people would love to be in my shoes playing D1, and would love to be able to do the things that I do. And so I just always try to never take that for granted. Just going back, talking with my nieces and nephews and just being around all my family. Uh, Really has just helped shape me, to want to do more so that I can help them out as much as I can. So that's really been like my main driving factor since I was little. Like ever since I was little, I just wanted to pretty much just, be able to do something special for us, for my tribe.
Who are some of your biggest role models growing up, and how have they impacted your journey, like athletically and personally?
My brother played football just like you. He went to Prairie View A&M for football.
Okay.
Uh, and so, just wanting to improve myself. He was always uh, challenging me to get better and stuff in sports and in school and in life. And so, and my dad too, man, just, he didn't really come from a whole lot, but he's able to be a successful business owner and just, showing me how to be a real man. And so I'd say those two guys are definitely the most, important and figures that have been in my life so far.
Can you share a standout moment in your career that has really shaped you as a player?
My freshman year and my sophomore year, playing at North Dakota State, I didn't really play a whole lot, or like it was really like an up and down kind of roller coaster ride.
Hmm.
As far as like, I felt like I was good enough to play, and I had some good games, and but a lot of the games I wasn't playing as much as I thought, and wasn't I didn't feel like I was able to play my game, showcase my skill, but I feel like that was just something I needed, and I feel like it helped shape me as well, to go through like a bit of a struggle and
Hmm.
kind of know uh, that I can make it through that. You know what I'm saying, and still have confidence in myself and not give up on myself or nothing like that. Even though you know I might not be seeing results immediately or whatever, it kind of helped strengthen me. I feel like that
Yeah.
I can do anything, and so carrying that over here to Omaha, man, having a much better year, and then now going into my senior year, I feel like that was definitely something that's helped shape me.
How's your relationship with your with the other players and your coaches over at Omaha?
Man, I love these guys. Like it feels like a second family to me. That's from the coaches to the players, to the staff that nobody sees, like in the
Yeah.
training room.
Training
So
staff. Yep.
yeah, like definitely my teammates, man. They're all my brothers. Like we're so closely knit. Like they come over all the time, go over there, we live together. You know what I'm saying? Hang out every weekend. Like those are my brothers. All of them guys will be at the wedding and everything. Like it's
Yeah.
it's his family. And so, yeah, man, I love it over here. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I came to Omaha is because uh, of how I felt like the coaches treated me like family. And that's something I felt like I didn't really have as much of at North Dakota State
Uh-huh.
with my coach. And so I feel like that was definitely like one of the main reasons why I came here in the first place.
Yeah, them coaches can have a big influence on the players because when I first actually my freshman after my freshman season, we changed coaches and everything, and the new coach has brought his own whole trainer and his whole new process. And we had some players transfer, some players that didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? So the
Yeah,
coaches can have a big influence on
big
the players
influence.
too. Yep.
Man, I feel like this whole thing has just been uh, a journey of like perseverance, really.
Yeah.
Just 'cause, especially in high school, like I can go back to my freshman year of high school. Uh, I was ineligible to play because I didn't live in like my school's district or something
Oh, okay.
like that. So I wasn't able to play varsity. What I could have. I played that summer and I was killing varsity. And so I didn't get to play that year. Sophomore year I played, but a lot of people didn't even know I was injured. I had like a pulled or torn hamstring.
Uh-huh.
And so I was playing through that my whole sophomore year. I couldn't really move like how I wanted to and do what I was capable of. Junior year comes around. I'm like, yeah, this is my year. Like, I'm ready now. I transferred schools to be with a coach that coached me at AAU. They said, the coach recruited me there, and that's illegal in high school.
Oh,
So they're like, boom, ineligible again. And so I
man.
said, all right, bro, I'm not sitting out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get recruited. I'm a good player. And so I packed up, man. I went with my brother. My brother moved with me to Florida to play
Okay.
on the international prep team so that I could play and to get seen. And so I went and did that my junior year. And it was good. It was a good experience. I'm glad I did that because I felt like it helped, mature me at a young age. And
Mhm.
so then senior year comes around, I moved back to Louisiana because now I'll be eligible my senior year. So I moved back. I played my senior year. I had a great year. Got recruited D1 North Dakota State. And then I had a bunch of schools call me going into my senior year, and then boom, COVID starts happening. The
Yeah.
portal becomes a thing in 2020. Uh, all this JUCO stuff, and so it's extreme. Like I'd say, probably 80% of the schools that were recruiting me during that time kind of like stopped or backed off because of that stuff. And so, just it was a whole long process getting recruited. So, but I somehow persevered and was able to go D1, which only like five people in the whole state of Louisiana did out of high school that year.
Oh,
Uh,
congrats.
then, so I go to North Dakota State. I start the season as a starter, and it doesn't end up working out. Then I stayed. I decided to stay there because I don't like to run from stuff. And I feel
Mhm.
like I could have got a lot better, and so I decided to stay there and get better and work on my game. And then the next my sophomore year, I start the season again as a starter, and then it doesn't work out again. And so I decided to come over here to Omaha, and then now we're here. So it's just been a whole long process, man. But I feel like this whole thing has just shaped me to where like I'm just super resilient now, and
Yeah.
I don't see much phasing me. You just got to continue on the journey. Everybody's journey is different.
What would you say your biggest strengths are on the court, and what are you working on now that you want to add to your skill set?
My shooting, uh, I say I can really shoot the ball. Even I don't feel like my numbers reflect how well I really shoot the ball, but I feel like shooting's my main thing. I can also handle the ball very well. I have good size to be a guard, point
Mhm.
guard, shooting guard, athleticism as well. But I feel like the main thing I want to work on this off season is like finishing at the rim, finishing through contact, uh, I want to increase my IQ even more, watch a lot of film, just to slow the game down and understand it better. So those are some of the things I'm trying to work on this off season just to improve again.
So, what are some values or lessons from your indigenous background that guide you, like in your career and just as a person today?
Listening to your spirit, uh, you know, being in touch with nature. I'm a big nature guy. Like I love to go out and fish and hunt and do all that stuff. I feel like that's some of the stuff, man, like a lot of indigenous people do and inherit in
Yeah.
themselves. So I love to just, embrace that aspect of myself and get out and do it. And I feel like it just helps me, reconnect with myself, and it just helps me in life. So I'd say that's probably the main thing.
Finally, what advice would you give to young indigenous athletes who look up to you and have dreams of pursuing like sports, whether you like be collegiately or professional?
You got a dream, man, chase it. Like, uh, don't let anybody tell you can't do it or that, it ain't gonna work out. If you really feel in your heart that God called you to do something, or you feel like that you believe you can do something, I'd say just go after it with all you got. And it's gonna require a lot of sacrifice and dedication, but uh, if you're willing to sacrifice that stuff in order to achieve it, then I feel like it's gonna work out. And just keep your head down and keep working and don't give up, no matter what.
One of my favorite teammates of all time, my freshman year, we're playing at Wake Forest in the ACC. It's like
Hmm.
19,500 sold out. It's loud, crazy. It's Demon Deacons, Al Farouk Aminu on that team, Ish Smith, a couple other guys that went to
Okay.
the NBA. But they have a squad,